Good morning. 11 orders on eBay, 1 on Bricklink, which I wish there had been more, but we're growing the Bricklink store, so I think that'll start to pay off more. Speaking of which, as of this morning when I walked in here, $9,266.75 is my starting value in the Bricklink store. You can see that's a little bit more, and we had a sale this weekend, so I posted right around $100 worth of stuff during my kids' nap the other day. Before we pull orders, I'm going to be disciplined and put these away. Okay, obviously a very imperfect solution here. It's a narrower drawer than this one, and even that isn't the perfect solution. A lot of wasted vertical space. So what I think I would like to have happen is switch to these. I think that could look nice. I don't know. Something to figure out. Like, do I really need to have all my bricks like this? Probably not. I could probably put them in a tote. And convert one of these. Anyway, this is stuff I'm figuring out. All right, let's pack some orders before we start tackling that again. This Arkham Horror card game, $15.19 plus shipping. I think I've played this before. It counts down to when the monster is released, something like that. But I remember the box being much bigger. The card game. So maybe it's just a reduced version. I don't know. Super Mario Bros. 3, $19.99. Free shipping. Ooh, I need probably this one. I don't think it had the manual. I'll double check. But there you go. Somebody messaged me with an offer on this one, and I was like, sure, why not? Let's get it out of here. $10.50 plus shipping for Jason. Yeah. And then Mr. Mime sold. It wasn't a valuable one. Went on sale. $8.49 free shipping. So, where are you, Mr. Mime? You're back there. I'm assuming I got this in a bulk buy. And that would have been the only reason I held on to it. There we go. So if y'all remember, I was lamenting last video, 2 videos ago, an album being returned on a day where I just wasn't having a lot of sales. And I got the album back, and I put all my albums in this like plastic protective sleeve. Because I don't like the paper. The paper is often like awful. Well, I got the album back and the protective sleeve was missing. And I was like, that's strange that they wouldn't send that back with the album. So I started inspecting the album and I was like, this is not the one I mailed out. So already I'm feeling better about myself that my like quality check was good. There were different scratches. It was oily. So I was like, okay, I didn't screw up. This is like, obviously somebody swapped albums and opened a return. So I reached out to eBay and I said, hey, this is what I think is going on. And they didn't side with me per se. Is this the right one? PS2 power supply, $19.99 free shipping. That was from the PlayStation that didn't work. But I didn't have to give a refund. They said they refunded the buyer on their own, but it didn't come out of my funds. So I guess A, that's a win for me, but B, also like kind of bothered me. They just refunded the person. We need a Geigen and a Mothra pen. I don't know. I guess it shouldn't bother me because I blocked the buyer because I didn't want to risk him showing up again, but it made me feel good to know that it wasn't really my fault. All right, these 2 pens, $35.98, all in, free shipping. Awesome. What is a Funko Pop weekend? All right, we're looking for Killer B. which is signed with an authenticator card. So that's cool. And then another Breakfast Club one sold. We'll go look at the numbers. Claire Standish. I'm dropping them. So Killer Bee, $40 free ship. I think somebody sent an offer on that one that I just decided to go for it. And Claire, $39.99, so $40 free ship. Not bad. $20 free shipping, Santa's Front Yard. Is it this one? It might be. Yeah. I think that's the one. Where's the name of it? 304084. Yep, 40484. 20 free ship. Nothing to get excited about. This guy right here, $8.49 plus shipping, I think is what it was. And what really helped with that is he had his like armor. And then right here, Chessmaster, $12.99 free shipping. All right, that's a pretty easy shipping day. Most difficult one is going to be this one because it's a tad too long to fit in the boxes I use the most. So we'll have to figure that out. All right, and the one Bricklink order fires all in 3235. Luke, Tank Trooper, bunch of blasters. I've noticed I really only sell blasters if I have a ton of them, so guess I need to put more blasters in the store. But there we go, awesome. All right, so I've been pulling stuff out of here. There's a mask, we'll just go ahead and pull that out. I probably never posted it, ages ago because it wasn't accurate. But I'm fine with parting stuff out now because I'm set up for it. So a lot of these might end up being part outs, except for maybe Goblin here. There we go. And then this is like mostly glued to this, so just his head will get used. But cool. I mean, before we do this though, I am gonna part out a set. That's an advent calendar, I think. I don't really want to take the time to do that right now. Here, how about this TIE Fighter? We'll part out this TIE Fighter. Uploading 59. Where's my mouse? There it is. Just thinking about it. There it goes. So I added that stuff and I noticed some of it said it was in stock room, which means it's not available for sale. So I just, was going through everything and fixing stuff that accidentally got put in stock room. I don't know why it happened. I gotta figure out why. But I accidentally deleted 1x2 dark bluish gray, and I'm not sure where those are. Oh boy. What sucks is I don't want to spend the time doing this. So I think, it's just 1x2 light bluish gray tile. Plate. So it's not like they're in high demand. Just unfortunately, I'm gonna have to, I'll have to create a new SKU for it. But one day in the future, when I find them, holding parts, gosh, this is so annoying. Then I can fix the problem. The good news is, there were probably 10 lots that were marked as stock room for some reason. So now they're like active and live in the store. So hopefully that can help drive some business. Okay, I've got Veritasium up. See what he's up to. Really fun sciencey stuff. I probably don't understand 80% of the time, but I feel like I'm learning. And I'm gonna work on this stuff right here. Okay, so I know for a fact I've broken 100, which is my minimum goal for posting on Bricklink, but we're gonna do lots more today. It is almost noon. I am gonna break for lunch, and then I'm gonna post a couple of things to eBay that, just trying to stay consistent there too during all this. And then I did I do have some minifigures being emailed to me, so if that arrives today, I'll do that as well, but that might have to wait till Wednesday. But lots to do. Like I said, we're currently at 9,368 and some change, so we hit the minimum. Okay, so for the last 45 minutes or so, just pulling out plates. There's no particular reason I've hyper fixated on plates, just it was the first thing I picked. So I'm just yanking them out of here, throwing them down there, doing the 2x in this one, grabbing stuff that's too old and gross or non-Lego, throwing it in there. And we've been pulling out some interesting stuff. So we got these train parts, so I need to get those up and listed because those are always good. Found this. It's really, really gross though. And these two yellow castle pieces. Pretty cool. And also this, I don't know. That's new to me. Let's look up the part number. Patent pending is all it says. Might have to use recognize. Looks like it sells for about $1. Part number is 804. On this, which is gross and dirty, I'm not sure how much that's worth. And this looks like a SpongeBob set. I remember getting this forever ago. I'm pretty sure that's a SpongeBob set. So because those are brand new, I'm just gonna get it organized and post it to the store real quick. And then these, I'll do my little bit of research on. Okay, so what I did is I figured out what set those 2 bags came out of, and I just deleted everything else. And it let me get through it pretty quickly. 2188 uploading. Done. I am going to take this opportunity to clean the Y-Wing. Maybe I go ahead and spray off one of these too. I don't know. Maybe I just stay focused. I'm going to clean it off. Clean this off so we can, gosh, I should probably take that apart. There's so many little doodads on it though. It's going to take ages. We're going to do it. Let's do it the right way. I'm going to take it apart first. Okay, almost got it broken down. It's amazing. It was such a hefty thing, and it's broken down into such a small area. I did see a couple broken clips while I was going, so those will have to get replaced. But almost there. We'll wash it off, and maybe this Friday we can start building it. Definitely saw most of this while we were digging around for the B-Wing. So we're gonna be all right. That has been soaking, hopefully getting clean. We'll spray it off with the hose here in a little bit. Making progress down here. I started the slopes category, which is just a massive category. It's gonna take up 2 trays. Well, we're moving along. I think if I can, it's getting close to where I need to like stop for the day. You know, finish spraying that off. But if I could consolidate down into like another, empty another drawer is what I'm trying to say, I'll call that a win. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Okay, mission more or less accomplished. There's still some stuff that's like not in here, like that and that, which I don't know, maybe I don't need to hold on to. So it's hard to say. These are technically wedges, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if I were looking for one, I would think slope before wedge. So that's why I put it in here. And I emptied another drawer. Fantastic. 2, 4, 5 more to go. I think next I'm gonna do, what do they call it? Windows, walls, and doors. Containers. That should take care of a lot of the brown and gray. Probably a good chunk of the black as well. I don't know if I want to start it today, but that is what's going to be next. Yeah, the slopes category is so large, and then you have the other miscellaneous. Like, I'm not going to keep brick separators, but change chairs, things like that. That's not going to be a fun category to organize, but it needs to be done. Oh shoot, short, small, smooth slopes. I just integrated that with the other slopes. Not that I have to follow this, you know, rule for rule, but there's a reason they did it that way. Well, that would free up space. Let me see if I can reorganize this. So I kind of accidentally already did it. Let me grab the other one. Okay, so that more accurately reflects these. Maybe I do end up putting the wedges where they're supposed to go. But I feel better about it not being these two massive categories. Or rather, one massive category. And I had forgotten I already have this one kind of started. This looks like... I think I was just using a cutlery drawer. That's pretty funny. If it works, it works. Ignoring these two things, which can be taken down very easily, this is the cleanest this section has looked since we started this whole reorganize. It is nice to see progress. Give it a rinse with the hose, and that should be ready for Friday. Cleaning up these bins that have been sitting here, you've seen them throughout the video. I think part of the reason why I've been feeling stressed is like, it just feels like stuff is piling up. Because it is! And I found this bin. It's got some great pieces in it. So I'm gonna set this aside to get posted too. Look at these old gray cones. Got some big ugly rocks. Some broken stuff too. But that'll make some great posting. Look at this yellow plate. That's rad. Okay, we're gonna set that right here with this stuff. Still holding out that my figures that I ordered from somebody will show up in the next few minutes, but it's getting close to time that I have to pick up the kid, so it might not happen. Look at that. Do you know how much better that makes me feel? Ha ha ha! Amazing. We can actually get back to our garden tools now. Isn't that a wild notion? Look at this little system I got going here. These all come out of here. Slopes, 1x plates, bricks, 2x plates, walls, doors, and windows. I'm kind of liking this. I need more sorting, obviously, but it's pretty cool. Here is the ending total for the day, which brings us up 134.81 doll hairs. If I can keep this level of discipline and momentum, this whole thing is going to be unrecognizable in about 2 months' time. The amount of stuff I posted to Brinklink, you know, monetarily, not great, but I think it's a sign of good things to come for sure, because I have started getting organized, meaning when I do post, posting should go a lot faster. Like, let's say after 2 or 3 days of this, I just gather up all the dark bluish gray ones and post them all, you know, take an hour and post just a crap ton of stuff. I think this could be huge. I do still really like this system. I like the idea of it. So it may, there's something about just standing there and like just kind of tossing it into bins versus like taking the time to like nicely put it into slots. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about that one. That was going a heck of a lot faster than this process, that's for sure. Stay tuned, and you can watch me figure it out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.